If you're a business owner and have ever felt stuck or unmotivated about social media, you're definitely not alone. And here's the truth that your guru's not going to tell you. 99% of you are going to fail, but not because the algorithm hates you. That's completely ridiculous. You're going to fail because you don't have the mindset to continue your social media journey absent a lot of results. In today's video, I'm going to go over the top 5 content creator mindset challenges that you're going to face and exactly how you can dominate them in traditional Marine Corps fashion. And first and foremost, number 1 is perfectionism. I can't post until it's perfect. This kills more creators than Burnout ever will. You spend hours scripting, creating videos, and overanalyzing thumbnails and descriptions, all the while you never hit submit and post. And here's the reality. Your first 100 videos are gonna suck, but they're supposed to. That's exactly how you get better. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise. Fear of being judged and fear of failure. And here's the fix. Just set one simple rule. Imperfect action will overcome way more often than perfect procrastination. Post it, learn, and improve. You can't evolve if you don't put in the reps and start learning from your mistakes. It's about building muscle memory. Then this brings us to a close number 2, which is comparing yourself to other people on the internet that seem to be growing faster than you. And here's the thing, you'll scroll through the internet and see someone that doesn't seem to be doing it as long as you. They're doing content on a whiteboard, they have no camera presence, they never even face the camera, but somehow they seem to be outperforming your content. What you're doing is you're comparing your chapter 1 to their chapter 20. You fail to notice where they were struggling. Their failed videos, their sleepless nights, the 3 years that they dedicated to social media and got almost nowhere until that one video blew up. Focus on your own metrics, your watch time, your subscriber list, how long people are staying on your video and rewatching other videos. It's all about you becoming better. The goal here is just get 1% better every single time you introduce a new video. Instead of making this all about you, start focusing on your perfect fit avatar and what problems you can solve for them. And number 3, fear of being judged. This one's absolutely huge and probably arguably a close number 1 or 2, but most people fear that their friends, family, and coworkers are gonna look poorly upon them and judge them negatively because of their social media journey. Here's what most people typically start doing, is they start filtering themselves, posting safe content, or even worse, not posting at all. The people who judge you aren't your audience at all, because you're gonna get comments like this, all these, the most vile and nasty comments, the meanest things people could ever say to each other. Some weird people on the internet feel safe that they could reach out to you and leave you those kinds of comments. Oddest part is, I've never received a comment like that face to face in my life. The ones who actually need your message, they're gonna be absolutely grateful that you made that video and they received value out of it. And you have to remember, a hater's sole job is to just hate. So why would you allow them to get inside your ear and prevent you from making another video? Because if you succumb to that, they win and you lose. The only way to win is to get better and better at the thing that they're calling you out for. And then analyze the comments. What in those comments are actually true? Does your video actually suck? And if that is true, well then do better to get better. The moment I took control of my brand, my message, my content, my scripts, and I stopped caring about what other people were saying, I knew I had value, I knew I had a story, I knew I was delivering content my way, my content blew up, my brand blew up. I had record months, 3 months in a row, the moment I stopped caring about what they said. Which brings us to number 4, which is burnout's a real thing. And here's what the gurus are gonna tell you. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Post every day, multiple times a day. But here's what they leave out. Don't sacrifice consistency. Did I say it right? No, I didn't. Don't sacrifice creativity for consistency. Hey, I never said I was perfect. So let's get right back into it. Consistency is important, of course. But here's the thing. Posting multiple times a day, every single day, is going to burn you out if you don't have a system. Instead, focus on building out an efficient system that gives you the ability to create the highest quality content in the least amount of time. And here's exactly how I do it. We batch produce content. The batch recording system's pretty easy. All you're gonna do is dedicate 2 hours a day, every single day, to content creation. But you're not gonna try to squeeze in all the pillars of content in one single day. What you're gonna do is break it up across multiple days. Day 1, you're going to do ideation. On day 2, you're going to script. Day 3, you're gonna film. Day 4, you're probably gonna clip and then edit and shoot those out to the editors. And then day whatever's left, get them back from the editors and post, and repeat. So in just a few days, we'll say maybe 10 days out of the month, 1/3 of the month, you can easily have 30, 60, 90 days of content by just batching that content all up into small chunks that you can execute to. The reason why you do that is because it's too difficult to move between the different creative zones. The creative zone of ideation is completely different than the creative zone of scripting. And the scripting is completely different than the energy required to get on camera. Moving between those zones and hitting that energy level and that deep thought to execute at a high level is very difficult. And this brings us to number 5, doubts around monetization. It's easy to struggle with monetization, but remember, entertainment channels, they live off of AdSense and views. The more views they receive, the more money they get. So they constantly chase the most entertaining content. We solve problems. We focus on attracting our ideal clients that could potentially convert over into a potential customer. That's a completely different system. And you do not require a lot of views to make a lot of money. There's plenty of channels, endless channels, my own clients, and plenty of references online where people have 100 views, several hundred views, less than 1,000, clearly making $100,000 a month. Why? It's because every single video is reaching out and targeting their ideal clients' problems. Let's take my channel, for example. I only speak to businesses looking to generate more revenue with organic content plus paid traffic. All those challenges that those businesses and entrepreneurs face, I address in my content. Things that get them to $0 to $10,000 from social media directly as quickly as possible. And a lot of that's about efficiency. How can we save them more time so that their content creation journey doesn't cost them a lot of time, because they're wearing multiple hats. They need to start generating leads so they can generate more money. Hence the paid traffic, plus content that's designed to convert, not entertain. Every creator is going to struggle with their mindset challenges, even your guru and the top creators in the industry. The difference is that those gurus have learned to move through those challenges, not wait for them to disappear. If you've got value out of this video right here, you're absolutely going to love this video, where I go over step by step on how I help service businesses generate more revenue with social media. I'd really appreciate it if you like this video. Until next time, peace.